Libra, why the fuck are we here? Financial and material changes and positive movement forward. Can't be mad about that. That's the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. You guys could be struggling with job, but it could be coming out of it also. So tell me what's going on with this. Justice, the Magician. Ugh. Some of you could be going through a divorce. Kind of picking that up a little bit. Yeah. Things have just changed. All right. I feel like you've outgrown something or someone. And now it's like you're desiring more. Okay. You could be desiring to divorce a situation or a person. All right. I feel like things used to be fine, but they're not now. And it's like you've grown into, well, you're trying to grow into this new phase of your life. I feel like a lot of you are going through kind of the end of one phase and the beginning of another. And it's like you just want something else. And shit's not going the way that it needs to go right now. Tell me what the challenge is here for Libra. Devil card could be dealing with a Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but this is you overthinking a situation, overthinking leaving a situation instead of just doing it. Libra, I love you, but you know you're indecisive as fuck. All right, it's part of who you are. All right, you have to weigh out all the pros and cons of everything before you do it, and even then, it's a 50-50 shot. All right. But it's like, I don't know if you just have so much feeling for this situation or emotion for this situation. And it's like you're overthinking so much. It's almost like you feel alone in a situation where you're not supposed to feel alone. All right. Whether it's job, a relationship, a marriage. I'm getting big marriage vibes off of this. I'm just going to say that. All right. And it's like, you know, you're feeling alone when you're not supposed to feel alone. Your emotions are doing some things, okay? And you're also overthinking like a motherfucker. And it's time to stop that, okay? Tell me what the outcome is. There's the Emperor. We've got the Empress and the Emperor here. I feel like you might actually find some balance, Libra. Good for you. I feel like, you know, Libra, you are represented by the Empress in some opinions, all right? And with the Emperor being in your potential outcome, it's like you're finally recognizing that do stuff part of yourself. You know what I mean? It's like we think and we let things come to us and we do, sorry, I'm fighting off a sneeze. It's like we think and we do things. Like we allow things to come to us. We don't really say much. We don't like to cause a big old fucking ruckus, right? But I do feel like now in the near future, you're coming to this point where you're actually going to start making some moves. You're going to be recognizing that part of yourself, and it looks like you're going to be standing up for yourself. I don't hate it. You're going to be having some boundaries here, and I feel like it's been a long time coming, honestly, with that Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. You may have put this off for a very long time. And, you know, shit's coming to a head, I feel like. What's the advice for Libra? What's the advice for Libra? Don't lie to yourself about this, all right? Don't lie to yourself about how much you're hurting. And, you know, Libra, I know that you guys put up with a lot of shit, honestly. And you stay until you've just reached your maximum capacity of bullshit that you haven't spoke on. This tells me, you know, you don't need to lie to yourself about how much this is hurting you. What you need to do is give whoever or whatever this is a piece of your fucking mind. And I feel like that's probably been needing to happen for quite a while. It's time to give them a piece of your mind, Libra. Tell me about Libra, please. Every word has power. Education, power of persuasion, communication, and internal dialogue. Remember what I said about not lying to yourself about how much this is hurting you? You need to communicate, okay? You need to communicate, and don't let this person's persuasive actions sway you back into not going with your own boundaries, okay? The emergence of hope, faith, trusting in a divine plan, all is well, and patience. I feel like that's where you guys have been, thinking everything is going to be fine, right? But now is the time to make sure that it's fine. You know, a divine plan is great, but a divine plan won't plan until you make a move, all right? Free will is still a thing. I feel like you guys have been trusting in the process long enough, and it's not gotten you to where you want to be at. Tell me about Libra, please. Tell me about Libra, please. How do they do this so easily? Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Remember how I was saying what your challenge was? You're overthinking, okay? Big time overthinking. Spirit's telling you it's time to stop doing that, all right? And then we have this card that says surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Don't lie to yourself about what's happening. Don't lie to yourself about what's happening, Libra. Speak up, defend yourself, set boundaries, and stick to them.